Bella's Rules. Hi, everybody. Hi, kids. I'm Bella. And you know what? I have family rules indoors. And you know what my parents tell me? No yelling indoors. So I can't go, to my little brother. Because you know what my mom says to me? Bella, no yelling indoors. And I'm like, okay. And then you know what? I was bored because we got to stay inside. So I'm an artiste, and I'm like Picasso. So I saw a painting on the wall, and I started painting my own version of my Picasso. And then you know what? My dad says, Bella, no painting on paintings. So that ended my career as an artiste. So you know what? I saw a big bookshelf, and I decided to be an adventurer and climb up the bookshelf, shelf by shelf, and I sat on top of the bookshelf, and you know what my mom said? Bella, no climbing on the bookcase. Oh, so there goes my endeavors to be an adventurer. So, you know what? I decided that I'm going to make up my own rules. Yeah, maybe I can have my own rules in the house. So, these are my rules. Number 1, this is my most favorite. I can have candy for breakfast. Oh my gosh. So what would your rule be if you could make your own rule? What did you say? Jelly beans for breakfast and cupcakes? Great. Let's say number 1 rule. Candy and cupcakes for breakfast. Okay, so rule number 2. No washing your hair ever. Except with mud shampoo. Ow! What's your rule? What'd you say? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. And you know what? I have the best rule ever. It's no going to sleep early. And you know what? There's no such thing as bedtime. And you get to jump on your bed up and down and play until you fall asleep. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Oh, and your mom and dad can't say anything when you have your own rules. Yeah, I love my rules. And you know what? So, one day, Sammy the neighbor came to babysit, and I'm going to tell him my rules. So I said, don't worry, Sammy. I'm in charge of everything.
Bella, I'm here to babysit you.
And so I showed him how to build a sculpture out of plates. I took all the dishes, the bowls, and pots and pans and stacked them in the living room all the way to the ceiling. And I showed him my art sculpture. Oh my gosh. And he said, what is that? And then I took a little sled and went down the stairs. Whee! Isn't this fun, Sammy?
Bella, you can't do that. No. Your parents will get really upset. I believe that's not one of their rules.
Oh, and you know what? I'm going to decorate my parents' bedspread. And when it's time for bed, I will show them my Picasso art I drew all over my parents' bedspread. And you know what Sammy said?
Bella, please don't do that. I am begging you. Do not mess up the house. Don't draw on your parents' bedspread.
And then when Bella's parents come home, they're gonna blame it on Sammy.
I think I don't want to babysit your daughter anymore.
And you know what my parents did? They had a little talk with me before I went to sleep. Oh no, I guess I'm in trouble. Well, I do want to create my artistic endeavors. So my parents said, oh, I am too wild. She's so rude. She's so risky. Oh, how do we make her behave and be some good daughter that we can not have to worry about her wrecking our house? So, you know what I had to do? I had to write a letter and say I wouldn't draw on the walls or the paintings or anything like that. So then they called my grandma to come visit. And you know what? My grandma came and she brought a puppy. And the puppy was so cute. And I love the puppy. And I just adored my puppy. I could throw the ball to the puppy and the puppy would go get it. And when I dropped my Brussels sprouts from my plate from dinner, the puppy would go get it. I don't think he liked it, but I think he ate it so that I wouldn't have to eat him. He's my little pal. And then, you know what? I could draw on my dog and paint his hair and color his hair. So I made my dog polka dotted. And he didn't mind at all. But it was color safe colors. And you know what? My puppy's my best friend, and we get into so many adventures together, and she doesn't mind me telling her to go to bed early, and she let me lick her face, and she kissed my face. She was a good pal. It was so much fun. And you know what? So my puppy's behavior was sometimes too wild, too rude, and too risky, and he jumped on me and knocked me down. Hey, and he took my cupcake. Hey, that's my cupcake. Bad puppy, time out for you. And then he rolled in the mud and left footprints all over my bed and decorated it like a puppy artist. He's like, woo, 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 look what I did to your bedspread. And then I realized, that he was doing the same things that I was doing. And then I showed my puppy his rules. So I gave my puppy his rules. No peeing indoors, no jumping on the counter, no chewing on my teddy bear, or making mud paws on my blanket, no artistic work on my blanket. My puppy has rules. And he looked at me, and you know what? He didn't seem to mind. He was like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. No peeing indoors. So then he showed me he wanted to go outside and go to the restroom. I was like, good boy. And then on a rainy day, I taught him a few tricks. On a sunny day, he taught me his own tricks. And I helped him take a bath and have a bubble bath. And we had so much fun together. He is the best. We like our baths. And he's clean and I'm clean. And then I realized my mom's and dad's rules for me in the house are sort of like the rules I gave my own puppy. Of course, every once in a while, a rule is meant to be broken. And that's what happens. And you know what? We went to bed and had cupcakes. And we stayed up a little late reading Jack the Bear and Golden Hair.